Yo, how's it going? Time for some WCW versus nWo World Tour for the first time streaming this game. How's it going tonight, everyone? ECW, how's it going? Savage Mentality. ECW Mentality. All right, Andrew. Oh, yeah, I got some gifted memberships here. Congratulations to all the new gifted members. All right. It's going to be the CPU going at tonight. I don't have a Rumble pack yet. I just bought a 64 and just bought the actual cartridge. I'm not using emulation this time. I got to get a Rumble pack. I forgot to get that. But that's okay. This is a chill stream anyway. Really wanted to test this thing out some more. Had some problems where they had to clean the cartridge after buying this stuff used. At least it's working now. Hopefully it stays working. This is supposed to be an exhibition! An exhibition! Oh, I guess in this game... Wait a minute. The Battle Royal in this game is only 4 players, I guess. I don't remember that. I haven't played this in probably like 10, 15 years, maybe longer. Game's not as great as Revenge, but it's still pretty good. Ric Flair right there. It looks more like that one character in Tombs and Treasures for NES. Yeah, I have fun with this game, especially after playing the horrible Nitro and Thunder games on PS1. And my friend said, no, play this one. Play World Tour on 64. That's a good wrestling game, unlike the Attitude and Warzone games, even though I had fun with those games back in the day. This is the one true, really good wrestling. First good wrestling game on 64, in my opinion. Just the actual, as far as the actual gameplay goes. This before they had the entrances, so they just do their little taunt. That is not little. I just like Dino Bravo more than does Ric Flair. Ultimo Dragon, he was freaking awesome. They got the fake Sting on here too, but that was a real one. There was a total package Lex Luger. Ah! Ah! As he holds his hand up in the shape, his fingers and thumb in the shape of an L all the time when he talked. Oh, the total package, and don't you ever forget it. Ah! Uh-oh, Dragon Sleeper already. DOA. Dead or Alive Wrestling. I wish Flair was on Revenge, but at the time he was out of the company. There's like a lawsuit or something going on with him. Excellent music. Dun, 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 dun. Philip, that is true. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, I did enjoy this game back in the day. I really did enjoy it. Hey. Good to see you in the stream again. I'm doing pretty good. When's the last time you were in my stream? Was it a stream of Zelda games or was it wrestling games? I forgot. Yeah, I've been super busy. I haven't streamed that much lately, except like a couple of members only streams for my channel members that I promise to stream whenever they vote for a certain game for me to stream for that month. But man, yeah, I've been working about close to 60 hours a week sometimes. It's temporary. Hopefully soon my schedule will dwindle down. I can have more evenings off. Yeah, I just finished Twilight Princess. I mean, no, Twilight Princess. Not even. Still haven't done that yet. Finished that yet. I finished A Link to the Past not too long ago. Got the dragon sleeping on Ric Flair. Dun, 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 dun. I never played Versus the World on PS1. He's got the Scorpion Deathlock on Lex Luger! Did Flair ever wrestle Ultimo Dragon? That'd be a pretty good match. Was it Beyond Shadowgate? Because I beat that a few months ago. I love this music right here. Neos, how's it going, man? Welcome back to the stream. Dun, 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 EC, dun, dun, EC. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Nostalgic indeed. Before there was Revenge, there was a World Tour. Oh, nice. Yep, Paul Heyman was Seth Rollins' client. Is with Seth Rollins. Yep. Yeah, Cena 17-time champion. He won't be as great as Ric Flair though, but Luger made Ultimo Dragon tap out. Flair's actually held more titles than 16, but it's not recognized by WWE because WWE don't own those titles. This thing yells louder than that. Sting and Flair going at it again for the 100th time. Oh, Flair made Luger give up. Oh, okay, Zelda video, okay. Yep, Jey Uso, world champion. World heavyweight champion. Not really, Philip. Well, I ordered the. It's not a new game. It's kind of like a modded game of one of the Nintendo 64 WWF games. ECW House Party 96. I ordered. It's on its way in the mail. I look forward to streaming that soon. As far as a brand new developed game from a big time company, you know, no, not really. Not really looking forward to any. The only newest game I looked forward to was Beyond Shadowgate, which is. Yeah, it came out last September. Usually I don't care about the newest games coming out or whatever. I'm still mainly into retro. Now I haven't bought WWE 2K25. The latest one I got is 10 years before that. 2K15 on PS3. Oh, Flair's still in it. Yeah, mainly about retro. That's it. Sting's face paint is off. Oh, this will be good. Team WCW led by Sting. Yeah, definitely, Philip. Yeah, this is pretty good. Old school game. Zombie, how's it going? ECW, ECW, this game is easy freaking ECW. Easy freaking. Oh, Scott Steiners was nWo at the time. Forgot about that. The giant. Dang, it was ugly in this game. That's good, Zombie. Good to see you in here. Yeah, definitely. Zombie celebrating 43 months of ECW membership. Let's go. Man. Oh, Scott Steiner. Oh, he was not a part of nWo yet. There he is right there. Oh, yeah. I love Rob Van Dam. My number one favorite, though, in ECW was Sandman. Oh, Zombie gifting a membership. Let's see who's a lucky person. That's fake Sting. I love Buff Bagwell. Let's get him in there. The Outsiders, yeah. Easy, freaking easy. Yeah, I love Sabu. It's Hollywood Hogan. Who got gifted the membership? Dang, did it pick anybody? I guess not. Sometimes it don't do that. Oh yeah, this game is definitely great. Loved playing it back then. Yeah, Sabu and Taz. Yeah, definitely Taz. Beat me if you can. Survive if I let you. And this entrance music was freaking ECW. Oh. Starcade 96, 97 all over again. I forgot who's unlockable in this game. I don't remember if Piper's in this game or if he's unlockable. I hope to do a playthrough soon. Beat the game in season mode or whatever, and then unlock some characters. I think DDP's unlockable. Now this is WCW versus nWo mode. CPU versus CPU action. Yeah, it looks like in this game it only allows a 4-man battle royal. Boy, they changed that in Revenge. You can do up to, I think, 40 men. But it was too long. Uh-oh, is he hulking up? and his stinging up, or whatever you call that, when Sting would get riled up, beat on his chest and flex like Lex Luger. Ah! Oh, Hogan feels special. Hogan doing a drop kick. I know in Japan he did more technical stuff as best he could, because in Japan they want to see some good technical wrestling, but I don't know if Hogan, he probably did do a drop kick, but it's very rare. Oh, it's Hogan up. Oh. And Hogan's owning Sting right here. Will Sting be stung? Yeah, pretty much. Steve Austin, mainly a brawler when he was in his prime, but before that, when he was stunning Steve Austin, he really did a lot of more holds and technical stuff than he did when he was Stone Cold. Plus, when he was Stone Cold, his knees were giving out and stuff, and he had that neck injury. So he definitely wasn't as technical when he was stunning Steve Austin or the Ringmaster. Inside cradle. Dang, Hogan got him in the inside cradle. What? Easy tap. Oh, so that's how they're going to do it. Hulk Hogan's going to move on. As he wins, going to face it. Who's next? Lex Luger's going to be fresh, unless they're going to restart the match and Hogan being fresh too. Will Luger beat Hogan again like he did that time for the world title? Yeah. No, Hogan is not fresh. You can tell because he's favoring his thick stomach. So it's like an endurance thing for both teams. Okay. I mean, as far as the spirit meter, it starts off as default, but his body still still has the same carrying over, that damage to his body's carrying over to the next match. Hogan's about done. Jesse Ventura. Oh, come on. That was a stalled Count Shivani. Yeah, I definitely remember Vader the All-American Ron Simmons. I was a huge fan of Vader. That was during a time where I primarily cheered for faces, but I loved Vader. Now I wish he was in this game, but he's in the WWE at the time. I wonder why they didn't put Vader in Attitude, or Warzone, rather. VG Lover, how's it going? Hogan's still holding his own, man. How about endurance? After that last match, he's still going. Yeah, the AI not very... Come on now, there we go. Now it's being smart. That's gotta be it. Yep, that's it. Luger wins the title! Luger wins the title! Does not look like Lex Luger right there in the face. Not at all. Looks more like Fabio. Yes, Earthquake and Typhoon now in the Hall of Fame. The natural disasters. Uh-oh. Luger and Fake Sting. Let's go. Fake Sting, before that known as Cobra, which was a terrible wrestler, had a good look, but terrible wrestler, and they did not book him right at all. I guess because he was terrible. Fake Sting versus Fabio here. Let's go. ECW. ECW. I know it's WCW, but gotta sing ECW. ECW. I always wanted to play like an ECW version of this type of game. Well, I'll be able to do that soon. Luger doesn't do that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a good game. ECW. I've been streaming ECW Hardcore Revolution. That game's terrible, but just for, ooh, double dropkick. Nostalgic sake and let the CPU go at it in the game. It's fun to stream. But when I get the house party game, that's what's up. Stutter and Stick. It's been a whole minute. How you been, man? beat Fake Sting. Well, Fake Sting is fresh here, though. Oh, me too, man. That's my first public stream, whatever. In like 2 weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I've been doing members only streams a couple of times because that's what I owe the members that voted. So whenever I have free time, I get one of those streams in. Is there a game called Irritating Stick? Oh man, Fake Sting wins. That's alright though. He's gonna go up against a fresh Ric Flair. Woo! Let's go. Dino Bravo. You're not going to beat Flair in 10 seconds. He's a 60-minute man. Absolutely. These games right here, especially the THQ ones, man, they're fun. No, you can't because this is CPU versus CPU. Oh, cool. Remember when the real Sting came out, clean house in that Fall Brawl '96 cage match, and whooped fake Sting too. Sting's like, "Is that good? Is that good enough for you, Lex? Huh? Is that good enough for you?" Told him to stick it, and left. You stick it, Hulk. You stick it. Here we go. I love this part right here. Eye poke. That sucks. I shut down the shared boxer server. Why'd they do that? Flair's fired up. Whoa! Start taking off his jacket, stomp on it. Yeah, oh, I thought I'd do the figure four. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Late Gaming, I think, still plays some, streams some UFC games from time to time. Oh. Hey, Deathler, how's it going? Dude, live streaming, not bad. Not bad. It's just been too busy to stream, man. One of the rare times I get to stream other than member stream recently. Yeah, man, I just, I've been working too much. 5 doubles a week. And then when I have off, I want to either chill or spend time with family. But this schedule is going to hopefully, you know, it is temporary. I just don't know. Hopefully this month, by next month for sure, my schedule will dwindle down to having a normal work week again. And hopefully I get to stream more nights.
1, 2, 2 count.
Yeah. Adulting is not ECW, but at the same time it's necessary. So at the same time it is ECW, we're being responsible adults. Putting things that matter first in our life. I love streaming, but it's not the most important thing to me. I knew this was going to happen when I got married. A few years ago, before I got married, I said, kiss that single life goodbye. That's why if you're going to get married, it better be to the person that's worth it. And my wife is worth it, but if you're going to kiss that single life goodbye, it better be with someone that's worth it. Alright, fake Sting is done. Oh, Ric Flair versus Buff Bagwell. Will Buff be the stuff? Let's find out. Buff Bagwell was funny in the nWo. He was the only time I ever cared about Buff Bagwell is when he was with the nWo. Before and after that, I did not care for him. That does not look like Buff Bagwell in the face. I don't know who's that supposed to look like, but that did not look like Buff Bagwell. I love this track right here. Dun 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 EC dub. Dun, dun, dun. Woo! Here we go. Figure 4 leg lock. That'd be funny if it finished Buff Bagwell already. But Buff is fresh. Flair is not, because this little not tournament, but WCW versus nWo right here. It's like a gauntlet. Flair wins, so he advances to the next match against another nWo member, but the body is damage sustained in the previous match carries over. Easy. What the heck? Missed with that spinning disc punch. You're not DDP there, buddy. Oh, reverse tombstone. Shades of Fit Finley. I don't remember if he's in this game or not. I know for sure he's in Revenge. Buff Bagwell and Scott Norton. Vicious and delicious. Ooh, what a kick to the face. Oh. Now Flair's mad. He's fired up. I love when Ric Flair gets mad. Takes off his jacket when he's cutting a promo. Starts going, woo! And just knee drops his jacket. Elbow drops his jacket. Oh, nice reversal. And this Chippendale character right here, look at his face, does not look like Buff Bagwell, like a generic Chippendale dancer. And as a kid, I used to call the referees coach. I used to be like, oh, the coach is in there. The coach is making a 3 count. The coach is... I saw that illegal object. Like WCW, like the referees were like the little blue shirts and bow tie. I don't know why, but in the WWF, I think they did. WWF probably did that first too. I guess it's common, referees, and I guess in boxing, whatever, wore the bow tie. But why? Like later on, WWE referees, or they call them officials, will wear like the referee shirts that you see in the NFL referees wear. And that's where I thought that's actually more fitting, in my opinion, for a referee. And like a bunch of Foot Locker rejects, but I mean, I think it's how they should look like. Yeah, Flair tasted his own medicine. He didn't like that. Here we go. I love this. Him and Piper, man, they were so funny when they would poke people in the eye. Oh, Flair moves on, enduring right here. Let's go. All right. Who's Flair going to face next? Oh, Scott Hall. With Flair being tired. I mean, he's a 60-minute man, though, but to go another match with a fresh opponent. I don't know. Then again, he won the 92 Royal Rumble. See how that goes. Hey, yo. Ric Flair versus Scott Hall. That does not look like Scott Hall. None of these wrestlers look like who they are in the face. Yeah, Brutus and Barber Beefcake. I never liked him. But he seemed to be over with the crowd. I never liked Brutus Beefcake. He has so many characters, dude, in WCW. He was Brother Brutai, the Butcher, the Man with No Name, the Zodiac. The Booty Man is the worst by far. And then he was the Disciple, which of all the gimmicks he had in WCW was the best one. The Booty Man. His finishing move is called the High Knee, where he jumps and knees you in the face. The High Knee. Get it? Booty Man. High Knee. I even realized that till I read about it years later. And I was like, oh man, really? Bruce held him down. Like Bruce Prichard or Brutus Beefcake? Really? Wow, that's hilarious. That's a hilarious lie your friend told you. Well, you know something, brother. Brutus Beefcake held me down and he cut my hair, brother. And now I'm bald. And what you gonna do? Here we go. Woo! Shaved and bald. There's this man, what's his name on YouTube? Tyrone Magnus or something like that. He did a reaction video to Ric Flair Fat Boy montage where he would call fans Fat Boy in the front row or whatever. He'd be cutting a promo and he'd be like, tonight I'm going to face Hulk Hogan. He'll look at the crowd, and you keep your mouth shut, Fat Boy. And then another time he goes, hey, Fat Boy in the front row, I would take your girl home and make a woman out of her, pal. Assume the position, Fat Boy. And tonight, when I face Lex Luger, you keep your mouth shut, Fat Boy. He'll just randomly cut to look at a random person in the crowd and just say, hey, Fat Boy, shut up. Keep your mouth shut, Fat Boy. Yeah, they had some characters. I loved Ric Flair. Ric Flair was so funny. Ric Flair was so funny. This is promos, his mannerisms. He would just strut around, bounce off the ropes at random and go, woo! Shut up, Fat Boy! It was him, Lex Luger, and Miss Elizabeth in the ring. He goes, hey, Fat Boy in the front row, assume the position. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. The total package, Lex Luger. Miss Elizabeth. You keep your mouth shut, Fat Boy. Oh, Flair cannot endure that. Hey, yo, I won. Hall and Hall of Fame, where they actually inducted Razor Ramon, not Scott Hall, but anyway. Oh, Rick Steiner versus Scott Hall. Let's go. Braun Breaker's dad. Looks more like Tommy Dreamer in the face. That looks more like a Japanese wrestler. That is not Rick Steiner. When I was a kid, that little headgear he would always wear. When I was a kid, I was like, what is that? Are those like earphones? So he's listening to music. I think the headgear looks different, a little bit different. He always wore that headgear. I didn't know what it was when I was a kid. I was like, cool, is it wearing? Maybe that's why he wrestles so good. Like he listens to music while he's wrestling. Like he could listen to some Eye of the Tiger or something, some motivational music, and that's how he wins his matches. I didn't realize it was like wrestling headgear at the time. That I never watched Olympic style wrestling or whatever back then. I still never really watched it ever. I was into the scripted wrestling. To me, that was always more entertaining. I don't care if it was scripted or what they like to call fake. I loved it. I'm more entertained by that, the quote unquote fake stuff. The scripted stuff, the choreographed stuff, was more entertained watching that than the real freestyle wrestling. No offense to anybody that likes that stuff. It didn't do it for me. I could not get into sports. I try to get into basketball. I try to like football, and I try to watch other sports to see, because everybody else seemed to be doing it. I'm like, man, let me try to get into watching some sports. No, man, I couldn't even get into boxing. The only thing I cared to watch was wrestling. Scripted wrestling, not Olympic style wrestling, not freestyle wrestling. Sports entertainment wrestling. That was me. And I got made fun of it for it sometimes. I didn't care. I was shameless. I loved wrestling. You watch that fake stuff? You know it's fake, right? I'm like, yeah, so are movies. You watch movies, right? It's different. How's it different? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a form of entertainment. I can understand why people don't like wrestling. But for people to say, I don't like it because it's fake, meaning scripted. So, I mean, there's lots of stuff that's, movies is scripted. Plays are scripted. That's fine. But wrestling is like, I guess they thought like, when I first watched it as a kid, they thought it was real. Then they realized, oh man, this ain't real. Me, I didn't. Once I discovered it was scripted, I didn't care. I still loved it. Still watched it. Yeah, and I tried to get into baseball, and I just could not, man. I really could not get into any sport. But back then, when I grew up, everybody loved the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys, the San Francisco 49ers, the Buffalo Bills. I was, still a fan of the Cowboys. And back then, definitely was. But I'm just not really fully into football. Because when I was a kid, I did enjoy watching the Cowboys win. And then when I was a kid, I was a Chicago Bulls fan because of Michael Jordan. And but as far as like really getting into it full time, I just could not. Like watch every game every Sunday. Whenever there's a Super Bowl, I only watch it if like a friend of mine is hosting a party, and I just go over there and chill, and eat and talk with people and chill and watch the game while we're at it. But I don't or watch the commercials. That's all we care about. I just could not fully really become a true fan of sports. To me, it's all about wrestling. And I could not get into UFC either. To me, it just wasn't as fun to watch. I guess because wrestling, you got the drama and storylines and stuff and the characters. That's why I always liked it. Not a hardcore fan like I used to be, but I still keep up with wrestling. Sometimes I watch it. Yeah, I think, when Jordan left, Bulls were not the same. I remember, I'm not a sports fan, but I've heard a lot about what's going on in other sports back then. Like George Foreman, when he came back, he won at age 45, whatever it was, he won the world title. Mike Tyson, so I knew what was going on in the world of sports. I just didn't keep up with it myself. I just hear from people or kind of watch it on TV whenever I see a replay or whatever, or recap. It's kind of like some sports icons. Some icons are so big, even though you're not into that genre that they're in. They're so big and popular that you hear about them. Like people that don't watch wrestling, they've heard of Hulk Hogan, or Stone Cold Steve Austin, or The Rock. People that don't watch basketball, they've at least heard of Michael Jordan. If they're not into pop music, they still heard of Michael Jackson. I don't watch golf, but I know who Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus is, and Arnold Palmer. But wrestling was the only thing I really truly cared about, kept up with. I think it was 2008 when I finally stopped watching it consistently, I think. Back then, though, when I was a kid, like from 94 to maybe like 2002, I would watch it hardcore. Especially during the Monday Night Wars. And then 2002 to like 2008, I guess I wasn't fully consistent on watching it, but I was still watching it for the most part. But by 2008, like, I wasn't even watching WrestleMania anymore. I would find out, oh wait, tonight's WrestleMania? Wow. Yeah, I started in 2008, I started to get out of touch. And these days, I watch Raw on Netflix sometimes because it's on there, and we have Netflix, but yeah, I don't watch it hardcore anymore. I just kind of keep up with wrestling news online, what's going on behind the scenes, and what's going on in real life. And I love the YouTube channel WrestleLamia. I keep up with their videos. I remember Karl Malone and Dennis Rodman were in WCW. That was something. Yeah, me either. Not I want to see who wins, and I'm not surprised. Like not Logan Paul. Jake Paul won, but Tyson was paid to lose or take it easy. I don't care that he's 50 something years old. Tyson, if he wanted to, I still think he could have taken Jake Paul. Maybe any other average boxer at that age fighting someone 30 years younger, no. But Mike Tyson, I think he could have really taken him if he wanted to. Yeah, exactly. Tyson held back. He did. And part of me kind of don't blame him because it's big money. I get it, but at the same time, like, it's kind of sad to kind of sell out like that or whatnot. I mean, Tyson's changed. I think back then, the old Tyson, he's more mellow. I mean, he's more mellow these days. Tyson back then would have not. I don't think he would have sold out or anything. He would like, no, man, I'm not selling that for anybody, man. I'm gonna body his ear off. I'm gonna knock him. Yeah, young Tyson would have killed him back then. I think he still would have killed him today if he wanted to, but he just didn't want to. He held back. Yeah.
One, two.
Oh, he almost had him. Whoa, that did not look right. Oh, neither did that at first. It looked like a bump munch right there. There's a wrestler named the Dog in WCW. It was so stupid. I don't know what they were thinking. They just didn't care anymore, don't they? Well, Nash got him. All right, that was a good match. But this is the last match. nWo versus WCW. Can Scott Steiner beat Kevin Nash? Probably so, because Scott Steiner's fresh. Let's go. Well, Scott Steiner avenged his brother. ECW, 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 EC freaking W. Scott Steiner, the Frankensteiner. That's what Braun Breaker uses. And Nash is in trouble. About to smash Nash. Nice. Oh, his version of the Dragon Sleeper. Oh, that's it. Yeah, Nash is already worn out from that match with Rick. Scott Steiner wins. WCW wins. All right, let's see. How about I want to be for someone from WCW. Classic Hogan versus Flair. Let's go. This time nWo ring. Test of strength. Come on, Flair. You know you're not going to win that. I remember he used to do that to Flair all the time. Flair would go, God, God. Yeah, right.
One, two.
Ooh, nice. Well, grab him by the hair, pull him in there, Hulk. One, two. Hogan's tearing up Flair. Uh-oh, figure four.
One, two. Two count.
Flair barely kicked out. Oh, nice. Woo. Man, Hogan's still fresh, dang. Alright, now Flair's getting some damage in. Uh-oh. Oh, barely. Oh. You're not going to shoulder tackle Hogan and Flair? Come on. Uh-oh, Hogan getting up slowly. Now it's getting to be an even match. Surprised Flair's not busted open. I think I need to make that's what the realism is for, and options. Surprised Flair still hasn't bladed himself open. Oh. Ooh. Nice. Uh-oh. Abdominal stretch. When I was a kid, I thought it was called the domino stretch. I guess that's a domino effect. Yes, he is in the game. How's it going, British Steel? Oh. That's a good match. Oh, nice. Hogan's out there posing. Yeah, there's a 33.331% chance of him being in it. Man, I hope this match ends soon because I actually got to end the stream right now. Yep, that's it. Perfect timing. Let's go. Hogan makes Flair give up with a headlock. All right. So it was good to stream this game tonight. Thanks to everyone that showed up. I just bought this game, what was it, yesterday. I bought a Nintendo 64 Sunday. Had trouble getting to work. I just had to clean it. Had to clean the game and then got it working. Could not, when I downloaded the ROM of this years ago, I could not get the ROM to work. So, and I need to get a physical 64 anyway because I ordered ECW House Party 96, the cartridge. It'll come in about maybe a week or so. It was fun to stream this game for the first time ever. First time playing it, probably 15 years. My first time ever streaming it. Alright, so that is the end of the stream. Thanks everyone for showing up and hanging out tonight. Really appreciate it. I gotta get going and you guys have a good one. I'm Ronmower. God bless and take care.